What's going on, everybody? I am back. It is Thursday. Did a bunch of practicing, studying stuff yesterday. Currently the SPY is down pretty big, down 4 points here. Again, on a gap. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens this morning. I think ultimately I'd be looking for a long somewhere around 264 here. Could certainly be a good short too. I mean, obviously we got momentum to the downside. Definitely a bunch of fear could be entering the market. Just kind of depends on what I see, I guess. Obviously playing the bounce might be a viable play, but maybe overall taking a short underneath pre-market lows or something might be pretty good too. I think I'll just have to pay attention to it. Looks like 265.50, and I can start looking for some pullbacks to fail to move higher and take a short position, but that might happen a lot sooner rather than later. It's getting ready to open here. Who knows what's going to happen today? I got nothing but down gaps today, not a single up gap. Almost dropping like a rock. I is not moving. Bob is not moving. Apple's interesting. And there's volume on Baba. Don't like Baba as much. I think I like Apple more. But again, same issue. Taking these trades, you know, the SPY is going to be influencing it every step of the way here. I think 500 is going to be too much. Is it? No, I think 500 might be alright. If I even get a chance. Alright. I would have entered Baba if I went for Baba, but not liking it ultimately. Yeah, looks like Baba's failing. I don't think we're gonna get anything on Apple. CGC is pretty interesting, but yeah, there it is right there. I don't know, it really doesn't look that bad. It might actually be a pretty decent move here. Oh, with the volume now kind of throws it off. Something in Tesla here. I think 300 on a scalp on Tesla might be alright, but that depends on the market, and it depends on what actually is happening here at 356. Well, Apple turned back around. Everything's dropping right now. That might make Apple a little bit better of a trade here. I need to go for this here. I'm in. SPY's still dropping here, making new low a day. I expect Apple to follow it here. Nope. Not enough for me. SPY actually found a bottom, so SPY's bouncing up real strong. That's annoying. Alright. I'm looking for opening range plays. That squeeze. Wow, SPY just popped up out of nowhere. Alright, MU is not, so I think there might be an opening range on this one. I am going to go for low a day since we're already so close. Is that 12? MU, well, just now starting to pop up on it. But at least this way it gives me a good stop loss area. Looks like it's just going to have to be VWAP, so about 30 cents here. I think I can go for 350 on it. Man, that Apple trade looked pretty good. Right up until the SPY just decided, nope. Wow. Well. I don't think I see anything I like. And everything's just squeezing up right now. Apple's all the way back up. Tesla made it way back to 356 here. And failed. With the SPY moving up like this, they're actually... I didn't get a chance to see the tape at it, but I think I might be able to get a good scalp off of this. Just need to see the market first, because SPY is really moving up right now. Everything's moving up right now. Jeez. God, 300 is just gonna be too big. I gotta... Come on, dude. I don't know. It happened so fast I couldn't even read anything. Whatever Baba was at a point, looks like it just popped above. Alright, well, it looks like I am waiting until something pops up here. Alright, looking at MoMA right now, what I'm wanting to see is a pop. Ultimately, I'd like to see it above this 30 here, and I'm looking for a short. Week open, had a little spike above VWAP, got caught by the 9, right back to VWAP. Under, over, now we're just kind of consolidating flat on it here. I'd like to see a failed push long so that I can short it underneath. Shoot. CGC looked really good too. Spy's turned it down already. Might take it with it. While I was doing that, there's got to be something going on here. Yeah, definitely something in Facebook right now. I might just start a little bit right now. I think I'm going to. I'm just going to get 50 shares short just to start here. I definitely like this for a short play rather than a long. Stop is going to be, depending on what it does here, I mean, I'm only 50 shares, so it's not going to be anything massive yet. But depending on what we do to play out here, well, we might be making a shot here. Just depends. I need to see the failed push first, though. I can't, this isn't enough yet. Or is it enough? Could certainly take the breakdown here. 27. 9 my stop. But yeah, if that's gonna happen, then it's definitely too late. Alright, then we'll just watch Facebook. Primary moving averages are below. But we're just coming above here. Yeah, I don't want to do anything yet. I just need to wait and see how it develops first. It's not really showing me that I should add into it. If it pops above 30 here and fails, that's a good add. That'll be somewhere to add some more, like it's doing right now. I wanted to see more than that. SPY's really dropping here. It's just kind of weird because VWAP is still underneath it here. It's not an A+, but I mean it could definitely still work out. Yeah, Momo ended up being pretty alright. SPY's really dropping. I'm expecting to see something. And now SPY's bouncing. Stop can definitely be about 60. Alright. If we're going to break down from the triangle, then I want to see it below VWAP. I want to see it start consolidating underneath the moving averages. Then I can add into it. Chart looks good, but the SPY's been pretty weak for the past 10 minutes here, and Facebook just is not. So it's kind of that same deal that I had with that other trade. I can't remember what ticker it was, but we're showing strength in Facebook when everything else is being weak, and that's not a good sign. Unless we really get a good break here. But still need to wait and see what happens. That's a pretty good sign there. So now I want to start adding on a pullback, on a good pullback. There's a hidden buyer here at 56. Duly noted. Not anymore. Yeah, it looks like Facebook is the only thing in play right now. So we got a low of 37.42. So it looks like 40 might be an issue. SPY just tapped low of day. And looking like it's coming back up here. Facebook wants to give me a new stop loss. I would definitely like that. SPY is making a low of day. I may just hold this 50 for as long as I can. I mean, if the market's gonna start crashing or something, well then at least I got something. Still got a ways to go for low a day, but looking at my numbers here, I don't see anything pre-market. Maybe the whole number. In fact, the whole number might be the spot to do it, because this is getting pretty heavy here. But so's SPY, so I mean, I should probably just let this one go. Oh, you know what? The SPY's bouncing off of a somewhat big support level right now. It was right on top of it there for a second. SPY ain't holding up too well here. It might want to drop again. Just had a quick little recovery, but it's struggling right now. It's not moving higher. Getting ready to move lower, and I think here it comes. If we get up to this 50 level again, and we fail again, then I'll add some more into this. Plus we still got the 9 that hasn't even come into play yet. And if I'm really looking at a longer term holding trade here, so here's 50. It didn't like it. Bunch of red here. We'll see if it can hold it. Gotta stick with it. So my average is 134.60. So ultimately this thing should definitely not get above 135. But really I'd like to see it not get above where we just are. definitely get all out at a close above the 9. Volume's growing here. Just made a hammer, so this is looking pretty good here. So we got a high of 50. So, I mean, it's too early to put it in right now, but the longer it takes to make a move lower, the worse chance we get here. So we need to do something quick. So if we get up there again and fail, there's no reason not to add. Already a really good start to the trade. Stop would definitely be about 50. I'll give it some space above though, just for noise sake. Not liking this. You stick with it. Haven't broken anything yet. SPY might be getting ready to turn around here. It's just now coming up to the 9 for a retest here. And Facebook actually looks really good right now, because with the SPY bouncing the way that it has, Facebook hasn't been bouncing. But it's a little too late for an ad right now, I think. If I would have realized that earlier, I could have... Oh, that's good. Like that. Don't like that. Alright, we'll tap the whole number. Oh my god, the SPY did the same thing. No, this should be it. If it gets up there, I need to get out. SPY's bouncing pretty hard right now. Holy cow, man. What are you doing? Why didn't that work? 134 again. Messed it up again. Huge candle from the SPYs. What in the world? We're back into the 30s here. I'm not sure if I want to get back in on this or not. Came up to view app. SPY's just looking too strong at the moment. SPY just made that down move and then I pulled it away for a second. Bought back up super hard. Look at that volume. There's your warning signs. Facebook's only trading at 1.5 relative volume. So whatever the SPY's doing, it's gonna make a difference. I feel like there's still opportunity here. We got a very clear stop loss right above VWAP. I'm going for this again. I'll have a stop loss right above the VWAP here. SPY also kind of starting to turn around a little bit. See, SPY's dropping here, caught up with the 9, and then we're going right back for it. Depending on what we do here, I might have to get out at this whole number. I really wanted to get in at 40 something. I ended up getting pretty late. So I'm risking a little bit more than $100 right now. Yeah, 134 is clearly a spot. Seeing a lot of red on the tape. Oh, come on, man. A lot of red on the tape. Need more than that. I need to see it touch the whole number. Don't do that. Saw some big buyer. Yeah, there he was. See if we can bust him. I think we got the momentum here. Yeah, SPY's turning around too now. Holy cow, this guy must be huge. Oh, come on. SPY's making a big red candle here. There we go. Cover most there. I'm a little upset because ultimately I wanted to get in at 40 something, but I think my market was just a little too slow. Still got 50. Same situation as up here, just let it ride. See what pre-market looks like. So I got that 200 holding it up here. But we just got underneath it. And this is a really good spot actually to see if we can start holding, because you see this around this 12, 15-ish. It kept having a bunch of struggles here, but if this thing starts acting as good resistance. Not like that. Alright, so where does it... Okay, a close above the 50, or the 9. And I'm out. SPY's pretty much doing the same thing. Yeah. Come on. Alright, well there's your close above, unless it fails right here. SPY's moving up. Don't trust it, don't like it. SPY's moving up. Figure Facebook is short to follow. It's a little too much chop for me. Same with the SPY at the moment, so I definitely think I need to cool off on trading Facebook right now, because SPY just came back up to VWAP making another new high. So I think if SPY is not going to act the way I want it to, then there's definitely no reason to be trading a low relative volume stock like it's going to trade separate from the SPY. So I have to look for something else. So there might be something going on with Apple here. Again, low relative volume is going to be an issue. It's only 1.5 again. But just trying to see how much it's following the SPY. And it seems to be just about 1-for-1 here. I should probably just... Unless something crazy happens here. I don't know. Might need to wait how it sets up. Alright, so I'm back at Apple again here. The issue is the SPY. So the SPY keeps chopping around, can't pick a direction. Big swings up, big swings down, so I definitely don't want to get caught in the middle of all that. So what I really hope to see happen here, I don't think it's gonna happen, but I want to see some more time play out where the SPY has time to pick a direction and Apple has time to pick a direction. But I don't think I'm gonna get that opportunity here. I think it might be now or never. Stop loss would be 80. So I mean it's about 50 cents. Probably get something at 40. Tick isn't really helping out either. Just we had one fake little push here, bought straight back up, but I mean we're failing here at this 50. It doesn't seem like it wants to move higher right now. Until it does. Tons of sellers there at 60. Oh my god. I will enter off of that every day. Just kidding. It's not like in VWAP. Nope, there goes the SPY. I was waiting for the SPY to either turn around or Apple to start turning around. But since we didn't get it, I definitely don't have an entry there. It was definitely struggling at VWAP for a little bit. Definitely would have been a nice entry there. Could still be a... Oh my god, man. Everything's just... all over the place right now. It might not be a bad opportunity to short here because we're just kind of testing the waters above VWAP and above this recent, did we? This was 90, we got to 91, 92, alright, so it is up there. And if it fails this push, this could definitely be a really good short again. Looks like we might. Again, it's too hard to tell. Because now the SPY has to start holding below VWAP. Because if SPY starts acting like this is going to be good support, well then I don't really have that good of a trade. I think I just need to wait. Just gotta be patient. See what the SPY does, see what Apple does. And there's a bunch of good looking setups right now. Facebook was a little strong. Tick's really turning around here. Starting to look a lot weaker. But I mean, I absolutely missed my entry. It's just something I had to deal with, I guess. I was doing that. Baba looked interesting. I think the spy dropping was the thing that sent it over the edge. To finally pick a direction. Didn't quite reach the high. I just kind of pulled back and turned back around. Decent volume. I think I'm still waiting on Apple though. I think if I can get an entry at 65, that would be amazing. No, don't do it yet. It's too early. I want to see a pullback first. If SPY pulls back to view app and Apple pulls back to view app, that's what I'm looking for, but don't know if that's what I'm gonna get. Nope, guess the SPY is just gonna be moving down. Too bad, because that was a pretty good looking setup too. We just had the failed push higher above view app and above this consolidation, and then it just sold straight off. I mean, I guess I kind of did the same thing at the SPY, but I mean, I really wanted to wait and be patient and see what could happen first. There might still be a trade here though. Just might take a while. Jeez, maybe not. Like, look at this. How are you supposed to trade in this? That's ridiculous. But I mean, we're at a good spot now. Now, if I can get something up here, I'll do that. Just got a little bit more to go. I guess the SPY's got to move up though to bring Apple up with it. Apple's not going to test it on its own. And the SPY's making higher lows each and every time here, so that's not a good sign. But at the same time, it failed to make. It might make a failed push right here. I'd like to see it make a failed push right here. Alright, here's my 70. Oh, SPY doesn't like it. I'm going for it if I can get filled. If I stop at 93, oh, I'm gonna miss it. Oh, I got it. Alright, we're good. SPY's starting to curl here. Nope, don't want that. If the SPY ain't moving up, I don't think Apple's gonna be moving up. So I think I'm still safe here. Oh, come on. Ugh. Come on, don't do it. killing me. SPY's not making new highs like Apple's doing here. So if this push fails here, and SPY really does start turning around, just don't tick me out. SPY's turning around. I'm adding. SPY looks like it's getting ready to drop. Oh, it's getting held up. Tons of volume. Oh yes, that's what we want to see. Alright, I am a little big right now. I think I need to be a little cautious here. Apple's not, here we go. The SPY can really start turning here. Yeah, anything in the 40s, I'm going to start taking some off. It happened a lot faster than I thought. Each time we get down there, I keep thinking the SPY is going to help out a little more. It's getting bought back up. I need to cover a little bit. Oh, that's not good. Just gotta stick with it. Yeah, there it is. You know, that might have been the warning sign to get out a little bit earlier, but I don't know. I can't get a hold of anything right now. This is getting really annoying, honestly. Each time I mean, it looked really good, especially right here as it was getting ready to make this new low a day, and it just got bought right back up. It's just chop everywhere. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should have just cut it off and tried to stay green on the day. I mean, it is already a mess, and I had it, and I let it go because, you know, I still wanted to respect the plan. I mean, things weren't that disgustingly terrible, but I don't know. I really hate to trade my P&L, you know. I mean, the trade looked great. Really, it looked like it was getting ready to go back lower. But I don't know. Maybe I should have played it a little safer. Okay, I'm looking at SPY here. I'm thinking about... I might have just missed it. See, if I can get 50 again, I'll go for it. Come on, man. Well, I was looking at the short, and it's definitely not great anymore. I mean, I was just a couple seconds too slow. I mean, you know, I'll just come back to it later. Okay, I might actually get my entry here. I saw it tap 50. Stop will be above the whole number. Oh, come on, man. It was right there. Alright, I'm filled. So, obviously been a huge chop fest as of late until somewhat recently. We just made a new low, failed to make a new high on the SPY. Came back, made another new low, failed to make another new high here. And just started curling over again. It looks like we're coming back for another retest again here. But the stop is going to be above the whole number here. The other thing to note was the tick charts. You can see tick kind of downtrending here. and getting closer to making new lows each and every time on the tick. So I mean, the other stocks in the overall market are also failing to make new high days, making new low days. So I figure all that weakness here, this might be the point that we finally start wanting to roll over. It's been on the 5-minute pretty clearly here. 266.15-ish is about it. So I think that's where that's got to go. Don't really need to worry about limit. It's the SPY, so I'm not. This one I expect to be holding on to for a while because, I mean, just looking at the chart, it's just been this horrible chop fest. But I'm thinking that this might be the moment that a move finally happens here. So we'll just gotta wait and see. I'm not gonna sit here and record this entire trade because until it gets close one way or the other here, I mean, I might end up looking to add into it as well, but we'll just have to see what happens. Okay. Just took off majority of my position down here. Just made a new low a day. We're getting closer to this 264. Plus, I guess I'm not gonna say I'm trading my P&L, but at the same time, I am trading my P&L because today's just been a mess, and I should definitely be happy to have just be a little green on the day. I can't complain. The SPY very well might want to keep dropping more and more and more. Whatever. I'm really not trying to force anything right now. I can't really find any more support that it's running into. I mean, I suppose it's getting into a little bit right in here, but I mean, this isn't too significant. It very well might want to go to like 263 or something. That seems more likely. But just 15 shares left. I mean, it's really not gonna make a huge difference, if this runs all the way back against me or whatever. So I think I'm just gonna hold on to this share size until probably a close above the 9. Okay, I'm debating if I want to add here or not. It's been kind of consolidating. This is the low of day test, so if we keep holding underneath low of day like this, it's just going to continue to act as pretty good resistance. And I think that's what I'm seeing right now. So I'm gonna completely change this trade up here and go with a stop at 65. Again, you can just tell that we bounced once, bounced twice off of it. 3 times here we've gotten up in this area and failed. So I'm gonna add into this, and honestly probably just keep scalping it. I mean, I'll take another $40 if we make another low a day here. If not, I am all out on this break here. Take off, I'll leave a little bit more this time if we make another new low a day here. So I'll have 45 shares left. I don't like that. I'm gonna do 80, so we got, no, I'll do 85. Got 30 shares left then. Tick's not as weak as it was recently. Still kind of downtrending, I guess. We keep making lower lows. But it's not too weak at the moment here. Alright, getting closer. Take it. No issues there. I will take a little short tiny scalp every day if I can.